Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Bros Park. We got another installment of Weekly Recap, and today we have some more DanDaDan, another new episode, which we're always hyped for here. I am Colin, one of your hosts, as always, joined by
yours truly, Jeff, and let's just jump right into it. Like, freaking, this episode had so much going on with it. Like, it's dealing with the aftermath of like Evil Eye containment.
Yeah, we see more Evil Eye in Taro's body, obviously contained by the barriers that Gilf Seiko has set up.
Yeah, I love how like the first opening scene was them trying to exercise it, and they're like, she's just going through the chant. They extinguish the fire.
Yep.
Like, and he's in Taro's body. Open up the face. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna kill all of you. This is a waste of time. It flips it back. Does it again.
Yeah.
Like, oh, maybe this second time's a charm. Opens up. He's like, I'm gonna kill all of you.
Dude, Evil Eye's not happy in there. So it seems like they've brought Taro back. They've got him all good. We didn't really see what happened with the aftermath of the Keto family yet. We just saw them. Some of them get arrested, and then some are on the run from the last episode.
Yeah, dude, can we talk about that? So
Okay.
like they're all like they got arrested because like murder and illegal in confinement, but the mom is still on the run. She still got that broken arm when like freaking Evil Eye snapped it last episode.
Yep.
And then she just has an enormous crash out in the woods. And for some reason she fucking takes off her hair, takes off her face. And what is she? She's not an alien. She is a
Subterran or subterranean. She's like in the earth dweller.
Yeah, dude, Okarun would have like a fucking field day. He'd be like frothing at the mouth about that.
Well, it's funny because it's in the news article thing, like in the episode saying, oh, the Keto family leader's still on the run, blah, blah, blah. And I love how it says like, oh, I forget her name, like the leader, the lady, the mom.
Yeah, the family head.
Yeah, the family head is still on the run, and it's like an undisclosed age. And I was like, yeah, because they don't know how old she is. And then she says, as she's, before we find out that she's a subterranean, she's like, I spent 200 years growing that to the size that it was. A subterranean has been like sacrificing fucking kids to this earthworm for 200 years.
Yeah. So like, there was an actual purpose in keeping it alive to keep the volcano from starting. Now that we have like context, right? So I wonder what that kind of like whole story is about.
Yeah, we still don't know how the earthworm was stopping the volcano, or like if that was just a farce because like again we were told the whole like fantasy legend about the fountain thing, and it just coincidentally happened. So maybe the earthworm was being grown for a reason that we don't know from the subterraneans. Yeah,
but it was just like, oh shit, what the fuck? I did not expect that.
No, and I think that was it. That was the last thing we kind of see of her and the Keto family in this episode, and it was just.
I can't. You know what? As much as people hate them, I can't wait to see the Keto family again. They're so fucking funny.
Yeah, and she was like, "Oh, and Momo, I say you've made an enemy of all subterraneans." I was okay, all right, sounds good.
Anyways, and like cut back to the team. They were just having dinner. I told you before, like, I wonder what they're gonna have for dinner, because every time they have like a conflict, they have dinner afterwards, and it has something to do with that. I don't know what, because they were having like Oden.
Yeah.
I don't know how that had anything to do with Evil Eye.
I don't know. I was trying to think of like maybe it's an old timey type meal from like back in the day. Maybe
right?
It had something to do with like the volcano and it being super hot. I don't know for sure.
I was thinking it was kind of like a traditional old style meal, like where they were at in the mountains. Like it's like something you would have when you're in like the hot spring area.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't know for sure. I was trying to draw that connection because I know that you were talking about it, like with the crab versus the crab deity and like stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But I couldn't figure it out.
And then they had okonomiyaki. No, wait, was that the? No, they had that the other dinner.
Yeah.
I'm jumping way too far ahead.
Yeah.
But thankfully during this dinner scene, we actually have everybody. We have the aliens, Chiquitita, and we finally learned his name is Peeny Weenie.
Peeny Weenie, yeah.
We have Taro. We have his girlfriend Hana in the corner.
Yeah, she is just chilling in the corner.
She's in the cuck corner watching everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
We have freaking Turbo Baba. We have our usual crowd.
Yeah.
And we have Best Girl.
Oh, yeah,
finally back in
yeah.
action,
Momo.
dude. I fucking love Aira, man. I love Aira.
I know you love Aira. And she's even Momo's like, why are you here?
You didn't even do any work.
Yeah, you don't get to eat if you didn't help.
But I like how she's like, why didn't you call me for help, guys?
Yeah. But we figured
she's just an afterthought.
Yeah, we figure out kind of that Grandma didn't know that Evil Eye was going to be there, like, and that something so powerful was there. So she's kind of apologizing and saying like, hey, I wouldn't have sent you guys alone type idea. And then Turbo Baba basically just explains to us that like we got fucking lucky. Like this is like an evil spirit that if it contained and possessed a random normal human being, they would disintegrate, their cells would break down and they'd die.
Yeah, and then like it's a mountain spirit and like reviewed as a god, so it's like god level status, I think.
Yeah, and Gigi is the perfect container because he is like one of the only human beings that could ever contain a spirit this powerful.
Yeah, and like the seals are like he's gonna build a resistance to them, so like the seals can't do their job like for a long term.
Yeah, they have to come up with a solution that's going to actually exorcise the demon, Evil Eye, I guess, rather than just contain it, because containing it's gonna slow it down. And that's
and then
that's it.
And then like during the dinner they kind of found like a workaround to Evil Eye, where like I think like Gigi accidentally got splashed with like something hot.
No, Taro ate the food too quickly, and it was super hot still. And they figured out, like Jeffrey was saying, the on and off switch is hot liquid, Gigi on, cold liquid, Evil Eye on.
Dude, when it got switched to Gigi, I actually thought it was Evil Eye trying to like fool them, like fool them with Gigi.
Well, I love that they were trying to figure out what happened, so they had Taro's like face open, like windows, and they were like, "Give me cold water," and then they splashed Gigi in the face, and it's just like, "I'll fucking kill you all, don't fuck it." And then they splashed him with hot water, and it was like, "Hey, that hurt. What the fuck?"
Dude, you're just getting splashed with hot, disgusting like Odin.
Yeah, dude. Man, it was so good. I love that they come up with these little like comedic switches to things.
Yeah, and then they're like, you know what? Everyone carry a furnace on them.
A furnace? You mean a thermos?
Thermos. My bad. A thermos on them, and like they were like practicing, like
yeah. Yeah, I don't know what Momo and Okarin were doing. They're just fucking like, why do you need to practice that? They have like the little top of the cup out and they're just trying to like practice throwing it.
And then like after they were like done, they just started drinking out of it. I'm like, dude, what the? You need that.
Dude, that is your one weapon against this literal god. But yeah, we got Gigi, and you know, we kind of get him back, and like you said, like there was this whole thing of like, is it just Evil Eye toying with us again? Then Gigi comes back and he just starts singing. Like in the next scene, he's just singing this weird ass fucking song and is kind of being his regular stupid self.
So I kind of looked online before this episode, and the reason why he was singing that is it was a reference to Ranma Half.
Oh, okay.
So Ranma Half is I've never seen it before, but people were saying like it's kind of the same premise where like they lived in curses and spirits, and this guy has to like, you know, live with a spirit inside of him. So he was humming the theme song for Ranma Half.
That's crazy. What a crazy poll.
Yeah, because I was so curious. I'm like, there has to be a reason why he's humming this song.
Yeah, because we didn't watch it, but we heard and we looked into Ranma Half a little bit for the Anime Awards because it was nominated for some stuff.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that season 2 of DanDaDan, which season 1 was nominated alongside Ranma Half for certain categories, throws in their theme song. Like that's very that seems like such a quick turnaround to be able to throw that in there. But like, I mean, that's awesome. I like the little throw to them.
Yeah, and then so basically dinner's over and like they're like walking like Okarin, Momo, Aira are walking with Teeny Weenie and Chiquitita back to their UFO. That's where they learn the name and everything.
Yep.
And we also learned that like the reason why they returned is because the cow isn't producing any milk.
Yeah.
So like they have to return back to Earth to get milk. But they will also talk about like how like they need oxygen to breathe through their lungs or something. I didn't really catch that.
They said that on their planet is submerged in LCL fluid from Neon Genesis. Their planet is submerged in a fluid that when you breathe it in and it fills your lungs, it oxygenates the blood through the liquid. But they were saying that didn't work for the cow. So that's why they couldn't stay on their planet with the cow, because they couldn't do that.
No fucking wonder.
Yeah. So they're like, oh yeah, thanks to your grandma, I got a live-in job at the nearby cow farm.
Yeah, he's like a farmhand.
Which I was wondering about that because they hop in the UFO and they're like, time to go home, and they rip off into space. Great animation, amazing.
They have like a 15-second like animation of it booting up.
Yeah,
they just freaking like light speed away.
Yeah, and they disappear, and that's great. And then they're like, wow, okay, cool. 5 seconds later, the UFO comes back and like beams them down, I guess, to the cow farm that's like next door, basically.
Yeah, they could have actually just walked there.
Yeah.
Why do they have to go with the whole UFO thing?
It was pretty awesome, though. I liked that.
It was really funny.
But yeah, we got the next day coming up because, that night they're basically saying we have to watch Gigi at all times in Taro's body still. And then they're at school. Not much really happens, but they basically...
No, dude, before the school, they visited Taro's fucking Gigi's parents in the hospital, right?
Yes, you're right. That was because he was still in Taro's body. He was still in Taro's body, yeah.
Yeah. So they're on their way to visit Gigi's parents, and I'm not gonna lie, that was the most lewdest shit I've ever seen.
Shut the fuck up.
Bro, freaking Okran and Momo back and their hands touch, and Okran's like, I'm so sorry.
My bad.
And she's like, no, you don't have to worry about that. She's like, put your hand down again. I was like, god damn. Momo was like,
yeah, the dominant lady, dude.
She's the alpha, and then they go back to like touching hands.
Yep.
And then like, dude, I actually thought when that was happening, when they entered the tunnel, I thought it was like something like a monster.
Yeah, they obviously tried to make you feel that way, but
yeah, because like she was really forward with the hands too. I was like, holy shit. And,
yeah, she's touching it and like playing with it on top and everything, and then she finally goes for the hold.
No, dude, I don't think there was a hold, man. She was just following the shit out of his hand.
No, there was a hold. The last scene, there was a hold because they went to that, and then when Gigi turns around, they both like hands up. They're like, nothing. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah. We weren't doing anything.
Yeah, it was like, holy shit. Like, I'm pretty sure Okran's hand is pregnant now.
Shut the fuck up.
Like, dude, that was so fucking lewd.
Yeah, and Okran the whole time he was like, Miss ISA, I don't know the rules of this game. What are we doing? It's like, okay, yeah. So we get to the hospital, and Gigi can't control his own body. Like, Taro has to move his body because he's still contained in Taro's body. Yeah. And when he reunites with his parents, he's so happy and he's crying, but he's just standing still, stiff as a board. And they're with Taro's head, and they're like, Taro, move your fucking body, like be fucking natural with this. And he starts like dancing or something.
Dude, it must be so hard to be Taro right now. He has to contain evil eye and he has to move the body too.
Yeah, it didn't. Even Okarun was like, "That's so cringe." So
it's pretty funny.
We get the family reunited, which was great, and then from there, school. They go and basically, Momo pulls Okarun and Aira, and is like, "Hey, sleepover. We can't all watch Gigi at the same time unless you're there." Grandma and I forget the priest name. What's
Monjiro.
Yeah, Monjiro are watching him while we're at school, but I want them to get some rest at night, so it's better if we're all there. And of course, Okarun is fucking in it, and Aira is playing Sundare.
What can I do? Oh no! And then like I was like, oh man, this is the pits. Oh, like I guess I have to.
Yeah, this is the worst.
Yeah. But like at school, we also see Aira like enter her class too, and like everybody's just staring at her. So I think like, you know, nobody likes Aira anymore because she admitted to the
starting the rumor.
From season 1. So they're like, Aira's not that cool anymore.
Yeah, but when Momo pulled her at the front of the class, I don't know if it helped them realize that like maybe, you know, if Momo can forgive her, then we can too. Or it was like, holy shit, she's a fucking loser. She's hanging out with the girl that she started a fake rumor about. Yeah,
and the fact that Momo even acknowledges like, hey, like if it's too much of like, are we putting too much burden on you because I'm asking you to hang out with us?
Yeah.
And she's like, no, like this is all my fault. Like I started all this.
Yeah, like, damn. At least she's taking responsibility to it.
She's got that Saiyan pride in her.
And she's like, yo, Momo, hanging out with you lowers my popularity, but not you, Okarun. You're great. Like, it's like, okay, yeah, we get it. You're still in love with Okarun. We got it.
And like, Momo's friends also like hugged Okarun too, right? I was like, what? When did they get that close? Do you remember that scene?
Yeah, one of them like not spear tackles him, but like grabs him from behind and is basically saying like, give Momo back. Like, we want to hang out with Momo. Give Momo back. And that's as they were walking up. And I love that you can tell that they're, what is it, Gyarus or whatever?
Yeah.
Because they all have their like fun colored like over cardigan over their uniform that like nobody else has.
Yeah, and
which
is always
a nice
one of them
touch.
Is goddamn plain like, she got like that heavy ass makeup on.
Yeah, but you know what? That's fine. I like a little bit of the individuality, you know. So
yeah.
After school.
We go back to the shrine, and they're having they're ready to have dinner again, and it's just the whole gang. It's so chaotic, man.
It is so chaotic, and we're off of Aira basically saying like, oh, I don't hang out with my friends, really. Like, we're off of that comment, and now we have this like big family moment almost, which was very, very nice. It was very sweet.
Yeah, Aira comes in looking like a queen.
God, you're so weird about Aira. Yeah, she comes in, they join them for dinner, and at this point, the barriers in Taro's body have broken down, so there's no containing Gigi anymore. Gigi's just out by himself, and they still know the switch, the on-off switch, so they basically say, hey, wash your hands with hot fucking water, no stepping out in the rain, no showering with cold water, no nothing.
There's so many restrictions now.
Yeah, so he's hot liquid all the time, nothing. So they're having hot soup. That's great. If you noticed on the table, everybody's drinking water except for him. He has green tea. So
I didn't notice that. That's such a good little snippet.
Yeah, so it's all hot liquids, and of course, it's Okarun. But Grandma says, "Hey, 4 eyes, pass me the fucking soy sauce." And what happens?
And so like there's 2 different soy sauces, and he passes one, and I love the fucking close-up fake out that they did with the first one.
Yeah, they fucking baited us so hard.
So first one, slow-mo hands it over, and it drips onto the table.
Yeah, you like, see the close-up of it, and you're like, and you think it's gonna hit his hand, and then splashes on the table. Okay, great.
Yeah. Gives the grandma, and she's like, wrong one. He's like, oh, sorry. Because does the second one, spills it a little bit, and it goes on freaking Gigi.
Yeah, this one hits Gigi's hand, and then just freeze frame, like just JPEG, fucking nothing happens for a second, and then a fucking explosion.
Like instant evil eye. He flips the table too.
I love that. I love the table flip.
I love how Evil Eye is just so, like, it's in his name. He's so fucking evil. Like, the moment he's free, he will actually start someone's shit.
Yeah, he flips the table. We see the explosion from outside the house. It blows the wall out. And he's just screaming the whole time. My question is, does his fucking clothing rip off completely and he just goes into his tighty whities again?
His underwear form?
Yeah, he's got
Probably.
to. He's got to.
But I think they'll be fine since they have, like, you know, they have the grandma, they have Momo's psychic powers, Okurin's curse energy, and also Aira's curse energy. So, like, I think they'll be fine.
They also have the priest.
True.
They also have Taro.
Yeah, they also have Peeny Weenie.
Peeny Weenie and Chiquitita. And they also have Turbo Baba. So like it's like a 9v1 right now, right?
Yeah, but still, like, I'm pretty sure Evil Eye, like, he's like god level status. So he could do it.
He's a literal god. Yeah, I think he'll probably put up a fight, I'm gonna assume.
Yeah, but I think what's gonna happen is that there's gonna be like a funny way of getting him back into GG. I don't think we're gonna have like another huge clash again.
No, I think there will be a little bit of a fight, and then it's gonna be some stupid thing about like GG being able to contain him properly, and then he's gonna be able to like convince Evil Eye that humans aren't bad, and then it'll be like kind of like Okurin's powers, like he can turn into Evil Eye if he needs to fight spirits with them.
Imagine if they were able to channel Evil Eye into like another Stuffy.
So you just have Turbo Baba and Evil Eye fighting.
Yeah, but they're like useless in Stuffy form.
And we found both of Okurin's testicles, right?
No, not yet. We've only found one.
We only had the one, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And
so that's still going on.
And that was with Aira. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Well. Anyways, it was a great episode. I loved that episode. It was a lot of fun.
Hopefully, like I'm assuming not too much of a fight. Because, like, dude, you gotta give these animators a break, man. They're probably like dead.
Yeah, but I don't know. I love it. It seemingly is gonna be another like whatever 13 episode season. So hopefully it's just banger after banger.
DanDaDan is so good, man.
Yeah, the first 3 episodes, there was no break. It was all gas. So, you know what? Keep it going. Let's see what we have next week. Until then, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching along with us. Let us know what you thought of the episode down below. And check out all of the other series we have been recapping almost every single day. Until then, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.